sectors that have been damaged by the pandemic, but some have benefited and had a mixed effect on others. Well, one of those is video content. That's whether television or film. Cinemas have, of course, been closed for much of the crisis, but online streaming of content has boomed. Reliance Entertainment is one of the biggest production houses in India and across the world. It has more than 300 films in its portfolio and distributes them across more than 100 countries. It's particularly optimistic about streaming. So how much has the crisis accelerated the move to digital? Well, let's cross over now to Mumbai in India, and we can speak to Shibasish Sarkar, who's Chief Executive of Reliance Entertainment. Good morning to you, Mr. Sarkar. How was 2020 for your business?
Good morning. I think the 2020 for our business was no different the way the media and entertainment overall has behaved in every other country. Of course, with an early lockdown in the month of March 20, what virtually looked like that everything, it was a complete shutdown and the end of the business. But what we figured out and what we ended up doing in the last complete 1 year is that the audience, while the large screen or the cinema screens were all closed, but we ensured that we provided content to the streaming platforms. We ensured that the contents, whether if not the live action was ready, we have a large animation production house, and we provided content from my animation sides also. And we see that the overall in the country, while film and cinemas have degrown by more than 60 to 65% in the year 2020, the digital content, the video content part of the business was almost at par. And that's why we are seeing the next level of growth.
And in terms of the money you make in the different modes of distribution, how does it compare if it's cinema release or if it's digital release?
So, frankly speaking, in India, 24 months back or 36 months back, there was not a concept of digital content, or there was not. I mean, the business of digital content was virtually probably few percentage. But in last 24 months, if I look at the country, there are 40 platforms. All the large platforms like Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, they have been pumping a large investment. And even if I look from the growth pattern, the business is growing probably 35 to 40% year on year. If I look from a Reliance perspective, 2 years back, my digital content was not more than 5% of my business salience. In the current year, it will be at least 35% plus. That will be that's what I'm looking at. So yes, digital content is becoming a strong complementary. I won't say that it is cannibalizing my film. The overall pie is growing, so it's a strong complement to my overall strategy and the growth of the company.
I suppose if there's one thing that most people know about the Indian film industry, it's that the volume is huge, isn't it? You just churn out a huge number of movies. I'm just wondering what happened to actual filmmaking. Did that really slow down because of the pandemic?
Yes. So last year in the 2020, I think, as I told you, that everything was under lockdown and shootings were allowed to start only in the month of June. In the June, the television and the OTT platform, the streaming platform started shooting. The films the first level of film shooting started probably sometime in the September. But if I look at it now, you will not get an actor's date. I think every production house are shooting their films. We ourselves, we have already 2 films we completed. Shooting have been completed. But yes, there are differences in terms of the number of. I mean, you know that Indian films are like large song, dance, action sequences. So there are a large number of people who are generally on the floor. So films are now happening, or at least shooting, with a lot of limitations. You need to do a lot of. That's the way the things are happening.
I'm sorry to cut you off there, Shibasish, but we are out of time. But I hope that 2021 is a good year for you. Thank you for your time on the programme.
Yeah, thank you.